Several weeks ago, I was driving home from work. And as I'm in my car, driving down the road, I started thinking about all of the things that were weighing me down in life. I had challenges in my personal life and in my professional life. I had responsibilities that I was just trying to juggle and keep above water on. I had people in my life who were struggling with health issues, with financial issues, with loss. And it weighed on me. And I was just feeling burdened and overwhelmed. And for a reason that I still don't completely understand, as I'm driving down the road, feeling like almost the weight of the world is on my shoulders, I decided to smile. I did not feel like smiling, but I decided to smile anyway. And it started with just a little bit of a grin, just the little edges of my mouth turned up. And a funny thing happened. As soon as I had that little bit of smile on my face, I wanted to smile more. And my smile grew bigger. And then I'm driving down the road, smiling with this big, goofy grin on my face. And I realized that nothing in my situation had changed. Circumstances still were where they are. Challenges were still there. Struggles and health issues and loss and everything else was exactly the same as it was moments before. But I felt lighter. I felt happier. And I felt more hopeful in that moment. You know, I've learned a lot about smiling and the effects of it through personal experience and just through seeing what other people have dealt with and how it impacts other people. But I was really excited when I was researching it after my experience that there's actually scientific proof for the value of smiling. That's amazing. Did you know that smiling can increase your physical attractiveness? It can make you appear younger and thinner. Not a bad deal. Smiling makes you seem more courteous, more likable, and more competent. Courteous and likable makes sense. If you walk up to someone and you see them smiling, you're going to probably assume that they're a little bit nicer, that they're okay to deal with. But when you think about it, competent makes sense. Consider someone who's going to do some sort of work for you. Maybe solve a problem, maybe fix your house, or fix your car, or fix you. Maybe it's a surgeon. And think about if they walked up to you with their head maybe down a little bit, with a look of worry, of nervousness on their face. I wouldn't feel too confident in their abilities at that point. Now consider that they walk up to you with their head held high, with a little bit of smile on their face, not a big goofy one, because this is something serious, but that little bit of a smile exudes their confidence, and that helps you feel like they are more competent in what they're about to do. So think about how that can work for you as well. Maybe it's for a job interview. Maybe it's just in the normal work that you do. Maybe it's at church. Maybe it's with people in the community. If you want to exude confidence and competency, just smile a little bit. Smiling elevates your mood. British researchers have actually found that one smile, just one, can generate the same level of brain stimulation as 2,000 bars of chocolate. 2,000. That's a lot of chocolate. Can you imagine? It's also probably really expensive. Smiling's free. And even a forced smile can boost your mood. It's interesting that this behavior modification, as simple and as small as it is, actually affects your internal responses and your internal feelings and thoughts. Smiling reduces stress hormones. It increases mood-elevating chemicals in your body. And it lowers blood pressure. Those are some pretty amazing responses from smiling. And they're proven. And my favorite thing is that smiling is contagious. Think about walking up to someone and they look like they're okay, not smiling. Smile at them. Majority of the time, they're going to smile back. And the best part of that is not only have you elevated their mood, not only are you reaping the benefits because you're smiling yourself, but now they're also reaping all of those benefits I just listed. So you're getting the benefits, someone else is getting the benefits, and then they're probably going to do it, and it's going to pass on and be contagious, and it creates this ripple effect. It doesn't necessarily change all the struggles or circumstances in life, but it may change how people feel and how they respond to them. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to turn to your neighbor, and I want you to smile at them. And then I want you to turn another way and find another neighbor or someone maybe in front of you or behind you and smile at them. Now back front, look at me. Let me see those big, beautiful smiles. Awesome. How do you feel? Maybe a little silly, but also maybe a little more relaxed. Maybe a little bit lighter. Now I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about someone or something in your life that brings you joy. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a pet. Maybe it's a beautiful song or a sunset. Think about how you feel. Now I want you to think about a person that you know who, when they walk in the room, everyone lights up. As soon as they step through the doorway, every single person who's there instantly feels lighter, happier, valued, special. Can you picture that person? Can you relive that experience? Maybe you're one of the people in the room. Maybe you're the person who walked into the room and brightened everyone else's day. And if you're not, maybe you could be. We need to be intentional about smiling. When you wake up in the morning, when you see another person, whether you know them or not, especially if you don't feel like smiling. Maybe you're sad. Maybe you're nervous. Maybe you're worried. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you feel alone or unwanted. I challenge you. Smile, even if it's for a few seconds. It might not change everything, but it might change you. Like most things in life, it may take some practice, but I guarantee you it's worth it. Now for some questions. Great. Hey, first question. What if I can't make myself smile? Practice. Even if it's difficult, even if you feel goofy or stupid, just practice and find something that makes you want to smile. Your kids, your pets, funny video, a story. Just keep trying. Great. So won't I feel fake if I smile when I don't feel like it? Honestly, yeah. At first, you might feel like a fake. But I think that you'll find that if you start smiling and you become intentional about it, it's going to become easier and easier and more natural and authentic. And as you practice this physical behavior, you're going to have those beneficial physical and psychological responses, and you won't be faking it anymore. It's going to come natural, and it's going to be real. So the beginning, maybe, but give it time, and you might be amazed at how it turns out. Okay, great question. Isn't it just pretending that life is okay and avoiding having problems? I want to tell you, I am not advocating for pretending life is perfect. It's not. Nor for you avoiding or dealing with problems in life. You don't have to smile all the time. But you might just find that smiling for a few seconds will give you the boost that you need to deal with and tackle the problems that you have in life. One more question. Great one. What if I just don't want to smile? Not a problem. That's absolutely your choice. You don't have to smile if you don't want to. But I would challenge you to ask yourself, why? Why don't you want to? It's one thing to not feel like smiling, because you can still choose to do it anyway. But if you're refusing to smile, there might be something deeper that's going on that you need to consider. And I challenge you to think about that. Thank you.